Ladies and gentlemen, imagine walking into a room filled with thousands of people, but only one woman stands out. Not because of her beauty, wealth, or the way she is dressed, but because there is something different about her. She carries herself with confidence, speaks with wisdom, and moves with purpose. A rare woman knows her value not because the world tells her, but because she understands it from within. She does not seek validation from people, trends, or temporary success. Instead, she carries an unshakable confidence that comes from knowing who she is. This confidence is not arrogance, nor is it pride. It is a deep understanding that she was created with purpose, designed with intentionality, and destined for greatness. In a world that constantly tries to define women by their appearance, status, or relationships, the rare woman refuses to be confined to such shallow standards. She does not allow society to dictate her worth based on her beauty, her possessions, or her achievements. She understands that these things are fleeting and can be taken away in an instant. True worth is found in something deeper, something eternal. A rare woman stands firm in the knowledge that she is more than enough, just as she is. She does not compare herself to others. Comparison is one of the greatest thieves of joy, and the rare woman knows this well. Instead of looking at what another woman has and feeling less than, she celebrates her uniqueness. She knows that her gifts, talents, and purpose are not meant to be identical to someone else's. She embraces the fact that she is different and does not try to fit into a mold that was never meant for her. A woman who knows her value also knows how to set boundaries. She does not allow herself to be used, manipulated, or taken for granted. She does not settle for relationships, romantic or otherwise, that diminish her. She walks away from situations that compromise her self-respect and refuses to entertain anything that does not align with her worth. This is not because she is difficult or unapproachable, but because she understands that her heart, her mind, and her energy are too precious to be wasted on anything less than what she deserves. The rare woman does not wait for someone else to tell her she is valuable. She does not depend on compliments or external validation to feel worthy. Her confidence comes from within, from a deep and unwavering belief that she was created with value and significance. She carries herself with grace, not because she is trying to impress, but because she knows who she is. This kind of woman is not easily swayed. She does not let criticism shake her, nor does she allow the opinions of others to dictate her choices. She listens to wisdom, but she does not live for approval. She is not reckless, but she is fearless. She makes decisions based on her values, not based on what will make her more popular, more accepted, or more liked. Above all, a rare woman walks with purpose. She knows that her worth is not just in being, but in becoming. She is always growing, always learning, and always evolving into the best version of herself. And because she knows her value, the world cannot ignore her. A rare woman is not just existing, she is living with intention. She wakes up each morning with a clear sense of purpose, knowing that her life is meant for something greater than just going through the motions. She does not drift aimlessly, waiting for opportunities to come to her or for life to hand her success. Instead, she takes responsibility for her destiny, actively seeking ways to grow, contribute, and make a meaningful impact in the world around her. Her purpose is not defined by trends, social pressures, or the expectations of others. She understands that she was designed for a unique mission, one that no one else can fulfill in the exact way she can. Because of this, she refuses to waste her time on things that do not align with her calling. She is focused, determined, and intentional in how she invests her time, energy, and resources. Every step she takes is guided by a deeper understanding that her life has significance beyond just her own desires. This kind of woman is not distracted by the temporary. She does not allow fleeting pleasures, empty pursuits, or meaningless entertainment to take her away from what truly matters. She is not easily swayed by the latest fads or caught up in the race to impress others. Instead, she directs her energy toward things that have lasting value, building relationships, developing her skills, and pursuing her passions with excellence. She is not afraid of hard work because she knows that anything worth having requires dedication and perseverance. A rare woman understands that purpose is not just about personal success. It is about impact. She does not live only for herself, but for the lives she can touch and the difference she can make. Whether in her home, workplace, community, or beyond, she carries herself with the awareness that her actions, words, and presence can influence those around her. She is a leader. Even if she never holds a title, she lifts others up, inspires them to believe in themselves, and encourages them to pursue their own paths with confidence. She is also a woman who refuses to settle. She does not accept mediocrity in her work, her relationships, or her personal growth. If something does not align with her values or push her toward her purpose, she lets it go. She is not afraid to walk away from comfort zones if they hinder her from becoming all that she was meant to be. She understands that every challenge, every failure, and every obstacle is a stepping stone, not a setback. She faces difficulties with resilience, knowing that perseverance refines her and brings her closer to her destiny. Above all, a woman who lives with purpose does not wait for the perfect time to start. She understands that life is happening now and that her purpose is not something she will find someday. It is something she must step into today. She embraces each moment, knowing that what she does today shapes the future she is building. And because of this, she becomes unforgettable. A rare woman understands that her heart and mind are the most valuable parts of her being, and she protects them with wisdom and discernment. She knows that whatever she allows to enter her thoughts and emotions will eventually shape her decisions, actions, and future. Because of this, she does not give everything or everyone access to her inner world. She is intentional about what she listens to, what she watches, and who she surrounds herself with. She is careful about the words she speaks over herself and the thoughts she entertains, because she knows that her mindset determines the course of her life. She does not allow negativity to take root in her spirit. The world is full of voices that seek to discourage, criticize, and tear down, but the rare woman does not let these voices define her. When faced with doubt, fear, or insecurity, she replaces them with truth. She speaks life into herself, reminding herself of her worth, strength, and purpose. She refuses to dwell on past mistakes or failures because she understands that her destiny is greater than her history. A woman who guards her heart is also careful about the company she keeps. She does not entertain toxic relationships, drama, or people who drain her energy and peace. She surrounds herself with those who uplift, inspire, and challenge her to grow. She knows that the people closest to her have a significant influence on her mindset, and she is intentional about choosing relationships that align with her values. She understands that not everyone deserves access to her emotions, and she is not afraid to distance herself from those who bring negativity into her life. She also guards her mind by being selective about what she consumes. She is not easily swayed by the opinions of the world or manipulated by the media. She does not allow herself to be shaped by unrealistic beauty standards, false ideologies, or cultural pressures that try to define her worth. Instead, she feeds her mind with wisdom, knowledge, and truth. She invests in her personal growth, reading, learning, and seeking wisdom that will empower her to become the best version of herself. Her ability to guard her heart and mind also affects the way she responds to challenges. Instead of reacting emotionally or allowing circumstances to control her, she approaches life with a sense of inner peace and stability. She does not let setbacks break her, nor does she allow disappointments to make her bitter. She processes her emotions in a healthy way, learning from every experience and using them as fuel for growth. She understands that true strength is not in suppressing feelings, but in managing them wisely. A rare woman knows that her heart and mind are sacred spaces, and she does not allow just anything to take residence in them. She cultivates a mindset of gratitude, faith, and confidence, refusing to let fear, doubt, or negativity take control. Because she protects her inner world, she carries herself with a quiet strength that radiates outward, making her a woman of depth, wisdom, and undeniable presence. A rare woman is a woman of strength and virtue, not just in the way she presents herself, but in the depth of her character. Her strength is not loud or boastful. It is quiet yet unshakable, rooted in her ability to stand firm in who she is, no matter the challenges she faces. She is not easily broken by the storms of life because she has built her foundation on wisdom, integrity, and unwavering faith. Even when life tests her, she does not crumble, she rises. She understands that true strength is not just about enduring hardship, but about overcoming it with grace and resilience. Her virtue sets her apart. She lives by principles that are not dictated by society's changing values, but by timeless truth. She holds herself to a higher standard, not because she seeks perfection, but because she understands that her life is a reflection of what she believes. She refuses to compromise her integrity for temporary gain. She does not take shortcuts or engage in deceit just to get ahead. Instead, she moves with honesty, honor, and respect for herself and others. People trust her because they know that her words and actions align. Her strength is also evident in the way she carries herself. She does not need to prove herself to anyone, yet her presence commands respect. She does not rely on external validation to feel worthy because she already knows her worth. When she enters a room, she does not seek attention, but her confidence naturally draws people in. She does not engage in gossip, pettiness, or unnecessary competition. Instead, she uplifts others, recognizing that true strength is not found in tearing people down, but in building them up. A rare woman faces adversity with wisdom and patience. She does not allow emotions to dictate her actions, nor does she make impulsive decisions that could compromise her future. She understands that strength is not about reacting to every situation, but about responding with wisdom. She listens before she speaks, observes before she judges, and acts with purpose rather than impulse. Even in moments of disappointment or betrayal, she remains composed. She does not allow bitterness to take root in her heart because she knows that forgiveness and peace are far more powerful than resentment. She is also strong in the way she loves. She does not love out of desperation or fear of being alone. Instead, she loves from a place of security and abundance. She knows that love is not just about emotions, but about commitment, respect, and mutual growth. She gives love freely, but also knows when to walk away from relationships that do not align with her values. Her love is patient, yet she does not tolerate mistreatment. She is kind, yet she does not allow herself to be taken for granted. Ultimately, a rare woman's strength and virtue are what make her unforgettable. She is not perfect, but she is intentional. She knows that her greatest power lies not just in what she does, but in who she is. And because of this, she leaves an impact that cannot be erased. A rare woman. He says, it is not reckless the not waste on popular opinion, but on deep religion. Obviously, she did not live according to what is easy. She does not live according to what is easy. She does not live according to what is easy. Specifically, instead, she remains firm, knowing that true strength is found in standing for something greater than herself. Her faith is not just something she talks about, it is something she lives. She carries herself with a quiet confidence, knowing that she is never alone. She does not give in to fear, even when life throws challenges her way. She understands that difficulties are not meant to break her, but to strengthen her. When others panic, she remains calm. When others give up, she perseveres. She does not allow circumstances to dictate her emotions because she knows that her peace comes from within. She trusts that every hardship has a purpose and that every setback is a setup for something greater. Her convictions shape the way she interacts with the world. She does not follow the crowd blindly. She thinks critically, makes decisions with wisdom, and stands firm even when it is unpopular. She is not swayed by every new idea that comes along. Instead, she filters everything through the lens of her values. She understands that if she does not stand for something, she will fall for anything. Because of this, she does not compromise her morals for temporary success. She does not lower her standards for relationships, career opportunities, or social acceptance. She knows that what she believes in is worth more than any short-term gain. This kind of woman is not afraid to speak the truth, but she does so with grace and wisdom. She does not force her beliefs on others, nor does she judge those who think differently. Instead, she leads by example. Her life is a reflection of her values, and because of this, people are drawn to her authenticity. She inspires others not by preaching, but by the way she lives. She remains kind and compassionate, but she is never weak. She knows how to balance love and truth, softness and strength. A woman with unshakable faith and convictions does not live for the applause of others. She does not need external validation to feel secure because she already knows who she is. She walks boldly in her purpose, knowing that she is guided by something greater than herself. She understands that life is temporary, but the impact she leaves behind is eternal. Because of this, she lives each day with intention, refusing to waste time on things that do not align with her mission. She is rare because she is not easily moved. She is grounded, steadfast, and fearless in her pursuit of what truly matters. A rare woman is one who continues to grow, evolve, and become the best version of herself. She understands that life is a journey, not a destination, and she refuses to remain stagnant. She is committed to self-improvement, always seeking to learn, develop new skills, and refine her character. She does not settle for mediocrity or allow herself to be limited by fear, insecurity, or past failures. Instead, she embraces challenges as opportunities to grow and uses every experience, both good and bad, as a stepping stone toward her higher purpose. She is not afraid of change. While many fear the unknown and resist stepping out of their comfort zones, the rare woman understands that growth requires movement. She welcomes challenges, knowing that they will stretch her beyond her current limits. She does not shrink back when faced with difficulties, but rises to the occasion with resilience. Even when she falls, she gets back up stronger and wiser than before. She does not allow past mistakes to define her. Instead, she learns from them and uses them as fuel to propel her forward. She is intentional about her personal and spiritual development. She invests time in reading, learning, and surrounding herself with people who inspire her to become better. She seeks wisdom from those who have walked before her, understanding that true growth comes from learning from both experience and mentorship. She does not waste time on meaningless distractions, but focuses on things that add value to her life. She prioritizes her mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, ensuring that she is constantly growing in wisdom, strength, and grace. A rare woman is also one who embraces self-discipline. She understands that success, whether in her career, relationships, or personal development, requires consistency and effort. She does not wait for motivation to take action. Instead, she commits to habits that lead to long-term growth. She is disciplined with her time, ensuring that she is productive and purposeful in her daily actions. She does not allow laziness or procrastination to rob her of the future she is building. She knows that the choices she makes today will shape the woman she becomes tomorrow. She also understands the power of adaptability. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and the rare woman does not resist change. She learns to navigate it with wisdom. She's not rigid in her thinking, but remains open to growth, new perspectives, and different ways of achieving her goals. She's flexible without compromising her core values, allowing her to evolve without losing sight of who she truly is. Above all, a rare woman never stops striving for excellence. She does not aim to be perfect, but she does aim to be better every single day. She understands that growth is not about competition with others, but about becoming a better version of herself than she was yesterday. She refuses to settle, knowing that her potential is limitless. She keeps moving forward, always reaching higher, always learning, always becoming. And because of this, she leaves a legacy that continues to inspire others long after she is gone. A rare woman is not defined by the world's standards, nor is she confined by society's expectations. She is a woman of value, purpose, and strength, one who knows her worth and refuses to settle for less. She walks with confidence, not because she seeks attention, but because she understands who she is. She guards her heart and mind, protecting the essence of who she is from negativity, distractions, and anything that seeks to diminish her. She stands firm in her faith and convictions, unwavering in what she believes, even when it is difficult or unpopular. She is committed to continuous growth, always evolving, always striving for excellence. She is not easily moved by challenges, nor is she broken by adversity. Instead, she uses every obstacle as fuel to become stronger and wiser. She does not waste her time on meaningless pursuits, but lives with intention, focusing on things that truly matter. She does not need validation from others because she has already found her worth within herself. She loves deeply, but does not allow herself to be taken for granted. She forgives, but does not tolerate disrespect. She is kind yet strong, gentle yet unshakable. A rare woman leaves an impact wherever she goes. She does not just exist, she inspires, uplifts, and transforms the lives of those around her. She is a woman of depth, wisdom, and influence. And because of that, the world cannot ignore her. She is rare, not because she is perfect, but because she refuses to be anything less than the extraordinary woman she was created to be. If you desire to be that kind of woman, one who is rare, one who is unforgettable, then embrace your worth, walk in your purpose, guard your heart, stand firm in your convictions, and never stop growing. The world does not need more ordinary, it needs more women who dare to be rare.